I was testing out this axe. It looks funny, and the reason it looks funny is I had to put it together myself. So I got this axe head at a thrift store for like $1, which is cool, except it's very tiny. Probably from like a hatchet or a boy's axe or something. And the only replacement handles they sell around my area are these full-size ones. So what I'm probably going to do is take some sandpaper and chisel or something and just kind of wear it down a little bit. But I don't want to take the end off because I like having the little knob there. But definitely going to take this finish off and all the markings and do some personalization with it. I might do that in some other videos. But the big thing, and I'm not sure if you can see this, is it's not wedged in. Again, because his axe head is really small. And I literally could not fit the wedge in between the head. So I'll find some wood, something dead and not too rotten, and start chopping and see, because it's not sharp, so I doubt I'm going to get anywhere with it. But see if it doesn't fly off at me. Earlier, this axe isn't actually wedged in. So I'm gonna chop a little bit and see if it comes undone. Hopefully I won't hurt myself. Miss. Well, that actually works. Except, yeah, this is punk wood. Give her another go. A little further down the line, see if it's more solid. So the reason I'm chopping like I am is if I miss this, it's going to go in here or in here. Swing it this way, or if I miss it entirely, it's just going right past my body. Well, looks like I might have moved a little bit, but still hasn't come off. So the reason I'm testing it before I sharpen it is I don't care about it actually chopping right now. I care about this head not coming off at me. And yeah, it's moved a little bit. You can see right there, it's coming up. See little scrape marks from the inside of it. It's a really weird design. It's kind of like it was pitted. I mean, it was pretty rusty when I got it. So I have to find a way to fit that wedge in, or maybe just epoxy the whole thing. Axe head definitely isn't secure all the way, but think it'll work for now. Something else to go with it is this axe sheath that I actually made myself. Kind of proud about that, except it doesn't quite fit right. I got snaps on both sides because I forgot to buy rivets when I went to the arts and crafts store. So let me just wiggle that in, and it's actually a little big. I'm probably just gonna sew a welt right there, and I'll just slide right over, come down, just like that, or you can just snap it. Probably once I put the weld in, you'll have to snap it. So, as usual, big part of my video is going to be, what am I using? Belt kit, I have my US Army K-Bar. The coating on it's coming off pretty well. That's just from me batoning through wood and this, that, and the other while I was making fires earlier in the year. Or really, Coughlin's compass. I know I'm west of the road, and that's really about as far as I care, because I'm not even 45 minutes away using the path that I chose, and I was really fucking rambling. Then I have this beauty, which actually came in the Apoca box a few months ago. Yes, I do subscribe to the Apoca box. I might do an unboxing for this month because it's gonna be my last. So I have a little Ranger band, keep it waterproof, and this is my fire kit. Matches, I got a lighter, I have fat wood, and cotton rounds. Yes, it'd be more bushcrafty to use a ferro rod, but I suck at that. And if I really needed a fire, I'm not gonna fuck around with it. But yeah, I just seal it around the outside with this rubber. Somehow I always manage to pinch my finger in. Just like that. Then of course I have my canteen. Army surplus. They don't even use that style cap anymore. I also have my canteen cup and the little hobo stove that goes with it. Might see that later on if I actually want to stop and cook something. I got a little cup of soup pack. That'd be pretty good. But it's hot. Not really sure I want to start burning anything today. Having even just a little stove going is just going to make everything worse. And of course, all this is held on me by the world's oldest pistol belt. They actually hand me down from my grandfather from when he was in the Army in the 50s. And I know I've brought this up before. I'll bring it up again and again. But here's how it all looks. BDU or Woodland canteen cover. I have a little fishing kit in there, and the old P38 can opener. Why? Well, because I don't know what I want to take with me till like the night before. So if I always keep it in there, it's always good to go. I have a little snap pack holds my fire kit, my compass, and of course the K-bar sheath. And you can tell this is the oldest model that I've ever seen, at least, because it doesn't use a buckle. You have to turn it. And this was used in the 50s, before they started using the hard plastic buckles. The reason I use a belt kit, supposed to keeping everything in my pack, is, or keeping it on my actual pants belt, is that it's just easier for me. You know, I can just take it off when I get in the truck, put it on when I come out. Let's see, pocket dump time. I have my wallet. This is actually handmade by a group of veterans over at the VA hospital. It's part of some kind of therapy. I have this little doodad that came in the pocket box in like August, and it's the Crow Nuck. It's a little self-defense tool that always goes in my pocket. I have a bandana, because you should always have a bandana, always. If you don't have one, you should go buy one. They're only like $1. Notebook and pen. And those are cheap. Well, you can always use that. So the thing I learned, like one of the main things I learned in the Army that I thought wouldn't matter, is the value of a notebook. You can say, oh, well, you can always put notes on your phone. Yes, but as soon as you jump in a creek, that phone is gone. It is no bueno, no more. As it stands, mine is freaking out right now. I'm using it to film, well, not film, but look at what I'm recording on the GoPro. And I have this little pocket knife. It's from Mam in Portugal. And this came in the pocket box. This actually came in the most recent one in October. And it's a little sheep's foot stainless steel, I think. Liner lock. Actually boxed up really freaking late. I don't like that because I have to use 2 hands to close it. Not really keen on that. I like it being quick. Keys. Zippo lighter, because it was actually supposed to be cold today. There we go. It's supposed to be cold, and Bics don't work very well in the cold. And let's see. Next we have flashlight. This is the iProtect 180. It's 180 lumens on a 4x zoom, I guess it would be. You have it close here, it's a big floodlight, and bring it in, it's pretty intense spotlight. It's only 180 lumens, which is fine. You know, what I need it for isn't a whole lot. The cool thing is this back button here that operates it glows in the dark, and it's magnetic. Has 2 modes. Let's see if I can show them. On and strobe. And I think that made my GoPro go crazy. That or it's the phone. But that's what's in my pockets. What's in the bag? This is my old World War II messenger bag. Probably the oldest servicing pack that I had. I mean, I've had it the longest and used it the longest. I used this in high school. So over here on the side, I've got a couple tent stakes. And a saw. The saw came in the Apoca box too. And honestly, it's pretty much a Colgan's camp saw. I mean, the design's the same, but they rubberized the handle and tightened down on the lock and the axe head itself, so it doesn't want to come out. Which is actually the big problem with Coggins or Coglins that I have, is that I can't tighten it. No matter what I try, it just wants to come back loose. Weather top, I actually had to wax this because it was losing its waterproofness, which is odd because they didn't use this style until like the 90s, so it should still be good. But I waxed it, and I'm calling her good for now. That's my breakfast. Still have not gotten around to eating that. The Hideaway Tarp from the Apoca box. I like this because it's a military style poncho, but it doesn't come with the little scrunchy stuff sack that will leave it fucking sticking to itself. This, you'll unzip it and it just pulls right out. It already has some tie outs on it. I might set it up. I'm feeling a couple raindrops, but I don't think I'm gonna hang out here long enough for it to matter. Stanley cook pot. It's been the source of controversy for, I don't know, since it came out. Where it's like, oh, that's not good. Oh, it is good. Oh, you're a poser. Oh, go fuck yourself. There I go swearing again. In here I have my little $2 stove. Let's have a Ranger band on it to push down some of these sharp edges. But yeah, it's just a little alcohol stove I made out of 2 Arizona cans. So literally a $2 stove. Between the pocket knife you already have and actual alcohol, $2 to actually make the stove. Alcohol for said stove. Hobo tool. And I have, and there I got the green cup. Waterproof bag I got from Sprawl Mart. In it I just have another bandana. You can probably see it through the material. And first time using it, so working out pretty good. I got bandana, another shirt, some gloves. I mean, it was supposed to be cold today, so I was packing for the cold. But it's Louisiana, so I didn't want to actually wear it and have to deal with it. That is that. Of course, I got my back frame here. It's just duct tape and cardboard. I think I might actually put some aluminum foil on that, make it a decent ground pad. And what I'm sitting on is the camp chair. This came from some big name company. I totally forgot their name. It was like 70 bucks though, but it was really freaking expensive, especially for it being just a folding stool. But I don't really have any rights to claim. My other one was free, so maybe it's worth that. I don't know. And of course, the star of the show today was the axe. Oh, and I forgot live straw and cordage, which if you really needed that, I mean, you already knew I had it. It's boring,
I don't care. I decided I'm going to put up the tarp. So the first thing to do with these poncho tarps is pull the hood in. As you watch my channel, you'll probably think this is common sense, why it's this guy rambling on. Well, because I've got nothing better to do. This Saturday, I'm out in the woods, and you're running to listen to me. Deal with it. So, what I do is I just cinch it in, fold it over itself, and then tie it real quick back and forth. I haven't had any problems with this method. I know some people like to gooseneck it, but probably have to undo this to put it back, so I don't really care about doing all the work. Next thing is get you guys in view of where I'm gonna set it up. So what we have here, 4 trees and a trapezoid-like shape, and I'm just going to tie up a little rain fly. So, pull this bad boy out to his length, grab the cordage, and take your tie-up points. Go over here, tie up right above its knot. Just 2 overhand knots on top of each other, or an overhand knot on a stopper knot, depending on how you do it. But what you do is tie your stopper knot or your overhand, and then tie another knot over that. Toggles galore. But I have to bring you around so you can see what I'm doing. I'm a horrible host. I don't know why anybody watch my channel. You guys are better people than I am. So, what's happening here is the Canadian Jam gets me around these trees. And a little slip knot. And we'll try to do a taut line hitch on this one. Some adjustability here. Taut line hitch is a really good knot because as long as you keep pressure on it or tension, it'll hold one way. Turn the knot around. toggle keeps me locked into place. I'm gonna use this hitch here to adjust myself. Let's see, like that, more or less. It just holds pressure. And the same on this tree. So stopper nut, overhand on top of it. Around we go. There's jams right there. This right here. This one's going out too far. Can work. It's a killer. I can't even see what I'm filming because I have to use my phone for that with this GoPro. So hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing here. Fix that up. What I really could do, if I wanted to, is undo this jam a little bit and pull her down and make myself a little lean-to. So, there you go. That's about as rain flash as we're gonna get. So the difference between the trees is it's a little bit